welcome back, Linda Disney.
Thank you so much, Amanda.
Oh my gosh.
Happy to be here.
And you are here this time to talk about Support the Enlisted Project Diaper Drive, which you guys have smartly turned into an acronym of STEP, which is fabulous. So your CEO, Tony, was with us in November, but remind us again, just in case time goes by quickly for other people as well, what the Support the Enlisted Project does.
So what we do is Support the Enlisted Project, provides financial education, counseling, and then also assistance when it's needed to both active duty military and then also transitioning veterans if they're experiencing a financial crisis. That crisis could mean they're being evicted, it could mean they're being disconnected, they could be behind on their car payments, but it could also mean that they've just had a baby and didn't realize how expensive babies are.
Yes, I was talking to you earlier before the show about growing up in a military family and how much we moved. And these programs were not available or even thought of when I was a little girl in the 1970s and we were moving all the time. So tell us about that emergency financial assistance program, because we want to do everything we can to catch those precious military families and help lower barriers.
Of course. As you said, it wasn't around in the 70s. STEP is actually still a fairly new organization. We've been around for 12 years.
Wow.
So we started in 2012, expanded into Washington State 4 years ago, and then this is our second year hosting the Diaper Drive that I'm here to talk about. But what the Emergency Financial Assistance Program does is just what I said in the first line, is the fact that we do outreach actually on the base. We go out to the different events. We use things like the Diaper Drive. We also have Academies to College, other things, but we use these type of things so that our military families are used to seeing us and they trust us.
Yes.
And then they will come to us when they are having that financial crisis. It's so important. If you're having trouble paying your bills, you can actually lose your security clearance.
Oh, yes.
And if you lose your security clearance, you might be on your way out because there are only a certain number of jobs in the military that don't require security clearance.
Exactly. Oh, all of this rings so true to me as being a military brat. So we've been showing the website below that beautiful face of yours, and I would imagine that plus the telephone number is how we want to direct families and veterans to find out more about this.
Yes, absolutely. If you go to teamstepusa.org, that is the best way to find out more about us if you're just wanting to learn, but also if you're wanting to make an application. There's a button that you click right at the top of the page and you start your application online. You actually complete your application online, and then the social worker will reach out to you and begin working with you.
Now there we go, because my next question is about outreach, and you just said that magic phrase, social worker. So besides ourselves donating or having someone sign up for it that we know, how else can we help get the word out?
So we do the outreach as on base, we go to community events, but it's so important that we have our community partners that are sharing information. Whether they're sharing our website, passing their information on to me. I love to go out to make presentations at your Rotary Club or your Optimist Club and just let you know more about what Support the Enlisted Project does. But we're interacting with not only the enlisted on base, we're also interacting with their leaders, with the chaplains, so that they know that they can reach out to us and they can send those young service members to us as needed.
What an amazing program. We cannot do enough for our military families that sacrifice so much for us. And one of those things that you are doing that's so beautiful is you are filling in the holes so they don't fall through the cracks.
Absolutely.
So tell us about a diaper and wipes drive, especially for our military moms, and tell me about this phenomenal bag.
Well, the bag is really just something that we've created so that we can drop this off at your place of business. You might be a bank, you might be an insurance company, you might be an insurance agent, whatever. We can certainly, maybe a real estate agent. We can drop this off and you can have your employees fill it up. You can have your customers come through and fill it up.
I'm thinking of libraries. I'm thinking of
libraries is a great
I'm thinking
idea.
of schools when you first walk in. Yes.
So we are looking for more community partners that would like to have a bag. You can call me, and this number will be up as well, but my phone number is 253-442-6965, and I'll bring one of these bags to you.
Oh my gosh.
And we'll let you fill it right up, and then we distribute it to those that are needing it.
So walk me through, kind of like if you had a GoPro on your head and your car pulled up in front of the insurance company, and you get out of your car and you're walking in, dropping it off, what's inside of it, and then when you pick it up, where does it go?
Okay, so if you're making a donation,
Yes.
it would really truly be whatever you want. We're looking for baby essentials.
There we go.
We're looking for diapers. We're looking for wipes. We're looking for onesies, maybe towels and washcloths, and then also body wash. But we also, can use strollers. We can use things like that. They do need to be new. When you're talking about things like a car seat, because
Yes.
of course that cannot be a
Thank
used
you.
one. And then the crazy thing is we actually do allow you to shop online. So you can do that from, I could be sitting right here and filling out my shopping cart right here online and not even have to run out and buy it and drop it off for you.
That is genius.
Yes, isn't it great?
I can tell there has been some deep, heartfelt thought put into this of let's take a situation where someone maybe doesn't have a car, maybe only has a laptop, maybe only has one car, and now they're home with baby. This is an answer to so many things. So give us, you mentioned some of the drop-off locations. Give us one that we would know right away.
Okay, so our main drop-off location here in the Tacoma area, it's actually in Lakewood because of course we're getting closer to JBLM,
Yes.
where the people can come and go and pick up their supplies. It's Omni Financial.
Okay.
And they are right there on Bridgeport Way, and they give military loans, so they're a great partner for us. Sometimes the loan doesn't work. They need our help. They need that grant. So
Right.
they partner with us for that, but partnering to provide supplies is as important to us.
Oh, and the response and the compassion is immediate. It's one of
Absolutely.
those things where you don't have to wait for 6 months to measure how successful this program is.
So the unique thing about STEP is it was founded by veterans. We all have a military connection. Myself, I'm a military spouse. But as I mentioned, Omni, same thing. They all have a military connection. So when you're talking about compassion, it's not just compassion for our military, it's actually an understanding of what that
Yes.
life is like you being a military brat.
Absolutely. So what kind of organizations, you mentioned that you go out and do outreach, does STEP partner with?
We love to partner with all of our service organizations like the Rotary Club. Tacoma 8 and Lakewood Rotary have been
Yes.
super supporters for us, as the Port Orchard Club has in Kitsap as well. But we look towards churches, we look towards our financial institutions, U.S. Bank, Umpqua Bank, Harborstone Credit Union. These are ones that definitely step out and do, above and beyond with us.
Yes.
But we're looking for additional people to always help. I think churches
Yes.
are a great place to get involved
Yeah.
as well because they have a mission to serve our community.
Well,
and
yes.
of course, why do they not want to serve their military? Of course they want to.
Well, and I'm thinking about Green Trike right now with their Children's Museum on JBLM.
Yes.
That is a pay as you can, and also their facility here. That would be a great place to drop those off.
So let me mention, because you said pay as you
Yeah.
can, the wonderful thing about STEP is we are not fee for service. It is
Okay.
nothing. It is completely free. It is completely run by donations. We do apply for grants, so we do receive grant funding. However, there is no charge to participate in our program to the client or to the military.
I love that. So we mentioned before that you can just go online and do some shopping and put things in carts. I want to back up for a bit and find out how important is social media to STEP? Is that one of your drivers in terms of getting the word out?
Well, word of mouth is really how we get our word out. So hopefully you're going to tell somebody that you heard this segment today, and they're going to want to find out more, and they'll reach out to us, and we'll certainly make our presentation. But social media is important to anyone today.
Yes.
Because you can do that online shopping, because Facebook is out there putting information out, whether we be in San Diego or we be in Tacoma or Lakewood or Port Orchard, maybe even up in Everett. We're able to do that right there from social media. So yes, social media is always important.
Yeah, I mean, that is, I mean, for a parent who has their adult children stationed out at JBLM, but let's say that they are in New Jersey, what a wonderful way to fill this up for them. Because if you're way out here and mom's way out there, or dad's way out there, the way that you understand how to take care of newborns, so much is based upon the community around you and your culture. And so if you're in New Jersey, this is a great gift to give those people who are out here close to Lakewood.
It certainly is.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Tell me, who do we need to thank? Because it takes a village to do something like this.
You know, I've mentioned a number of names already, but I just want to thank anybody and everybody who's participated in our programs, people who are thinking about participating. I want to thank you in advance, because you will feel rewarded to do so. All of our service organizations have just really, I hate to use the word, but I'm going to say it, have really stepped up to support the Enlisted project.
Absolutely, and I want to say thank you to you. The vision that you bring to your position and to this program as somebody who is a military partner is invaluable. I told you that in my life, we always knew when we were going to move, but we didn't have the kind of outreach and wraparound services that we know is so desperately needed now. So Linda, thank you so much. I want to have you back soon.
Thank you so much for having me here.
In the Cityline Comfort Cafe, lo and behold, it looks like John Douglas Rake and Lucas Delamarter are ready to come sit down. We'll be right back after this quick break.